So what else is there for me to do here? Oh, Min, are you okay?
You are the hero of the moment. Gao claims that he dealt with hordes of bandits, but everyone else agrees that you turned aside their main attack. It is good that you were here. My foolish lack of attention forced Master Li to come to my rescue, and left me with a wound that will take a few weeks to heal. Master Li assures me I will heal in time. It's a shame, as Smiling Mountain was teasing me just yesterday with some special prize.
Sort of prize.
Smiling Mountain trains students in group combat, and just yesterday I managed to break your record for the number of opponents faced at once.
Oh, I gotta
He
break
teased
my
me
record
by
again.
saying if I could go one higher, he might have a prize for me. I suppose he might make the same offer
Okay,
to
so I'm gonna
you
do that,
if you're
and
up
I'm
to
gonna
it.
do the riddle with the lion thing.
If I could fight, he could likely round up enough opponents for you to make a run at a new record, but I can't face anyone with this wound.
Oh, what can I do to help?
Unless you can speed up time, I'm not sure there's much that can be done. Master Li has already tended to it. Then again, I vaguely recall a grass or herb that hastens the healing process. Someone like Old Ming might know for sure. He's quite interested in herbs.
Okay, so I can go talk to Old Ming.
I think so, though I can't remember the name. It was some kind of rare grass, I think.
Alright. I think I know.
I know you're very busy, but if you happen to have time and be passing by the beach, I'd appreciate it if you would at least ask Old Ming.
I will.
If I'm lucky, he might know of an herb, and if heaven smiles upon me, he'll know where to find some. If you have to buy anything, let me know what it costs and I'll pay you back happily. It would be worth it to get back to training. Take care. Oh, and if you happen to find anything that might help this wound after you talk to Old Ming, let me know.
Glad to see you're still well. By most reports, you faced down many of those bandits yourself. Impressive, senior student.
I am pretty cool. Who disagreed? Gao disagreed.
Who else? Gao the Lesser won't let a chance to glorify himself slip away. To hear Gao's side, he pushed back the bandits, but I know you dealt with the greater share of them. Of course, it was best that our master was there to deal with that sorcerer. The stories about their confrontation spread quicker than a plane's fire.
It was pretty cool. He busted that ship. Student Lin. Did I talk to you? I think I did. Okay, so let's do the. Let's look over here. Auspicious portents. Understanding the stars of the universe is a very important goal. By examining the universe, we can interpret and predict things to come. The sky is where the great dragon was said to dwell, and in his illustrious home we can see the signs of his effects on creation. Of the observable phenomena, three major ones are the most auspicious. Comets, the flames of the heavens, passing across the sky. Eclipses, during which the power of the gods blocks the sun for brief periods. And falling stars, marking the descent of one of the celestial bureaucracy to the earth. Cool. Harmonic combinations. To fight without thought is suicide. The path to victory is laid out one step at a time, each ahead of your opponents. Sagacious Tien. Harmonic combinations demand the use of two styles in rapid succession. The first must be of the class called Support, the second from the class known as Martial. Timing is the key. Begin with a focused disabling effect and follow quickly with a powerful barehanded blow. The two actions working in concert will create harmonic channel in your chi and wreak havoc upon your foe. You must be swift, as the window to create the harmony is limited. Disable your foe, close swiftly as you change style, and strike with all available force. Let nothing stand in your way, but beware. Opponents of great strength may possess the training to resist this technique. The thought will guide you to victory. Harmonic combinations will ensure the journey is swift. So we learned about comets, and we learned about harmonic combinations. Hi.
Those bandits learned a hard lesson. Master Li is not a man to stand by while the town is attacked. Same with you. When something has to be done, you do it.
Well, I am the protagonist.
Sometimes I wonder if I'm ready to train with others of such skill. Even in the robes of a junior student, I feel a long way from my home in the Imperial City.
You are here, you belong here.
You're right. Master Li would not have accepted me if he did not see potential. He measures all people carefully.
Yeah.
I will just have to work twice as hard to catch up to your level of skill. Even then, it will take a long time to be your match. How long have you studied with Master Li?
I have no idea. I just got here. As long as I can remember. I've been here
You
forever.
and Dawnstar have both had a lifetime of training under Master Li. He is stern with you, but you sure can see that he's proud as well. I'm sorry. I shouldn't pester you with my questions. Is there something you need?
What do people from the capital think of the Empire?
It's funny, but I still want to look over my shoulder. I have to remember that we are a long way from the ears of the Lotus assassins.
Oh. Why would you be worried about
They're
Lotus
the
assassins?
Emperor's personal guardians. In the Imperial City, they watch everyone and everything, looking for those who would question the course of the Empire.
That's scary.
The Lotus assassins visit people who ask a lot of questions. The Emperor hasn't been seen much recently. His advisors run things. They're not gentle.
What do you know about ghosts?
There's already enough darkness without making up stories about shadows, in my opinion. And try Lynn. She seems very interested in the ghosts.
I'll talk to you later.
Goodbye. Take care of yourself.
Smiling Mountain has been telling us to study your moves in his training sessions since the bandits came.
That's like half an hour. That's how long that's been going on. Book stand. The Old Tongue, Volume 1. Thophon, or the Old Tongue, was the native language of one of many kingdoms struggling for supremacy before the Empire was unified by Sagacious Tien, our first emperor. As the wars raged, constant shifts in territorial leadership spread the use of the Old Tongue. By the time Sagacious Tien formed the Empire, the Old Tongue was so widely spread that it became the second official language of the Jade Empire. Cool. Alright, and this is Master Li's a box. I received lions. A statue of a lion stands behind an altar. It is marked as a training aid designed by a previous master of the school. There is a crystal sphere on the lion's paw. Oh, okay, I can kind of see it. Examine the markings on the lion. The altar and statue serve to show students a real example of lessons otherwise presented abstractly in class. It has not seen use in some time. The altar is less ornate than the statue and was replaced many times after frustrated or deliberate outbursts from students, but that too is part of the exercise. There is mention of greater reward for the more investigative path, but that was probably an additional element of the test performed by the master who placed it. You cannot recall Master Li ever referring to the statue. Different masters prefer different methods of teaching. Alright, approach the altar. Something activates as you approach. The sphere in the lion's paw begins to glow. Very blue. There's an indentation in the statue's mouth reminding you of another shape you saw recently. Let's try place the token. Let's try place the blue figure. Yeah. Which is going to glow red. Okay. Red figurine. Now it's yellow. The statue dispenses the silver coin. An unfamiliar voice begins to emanate from the lion.
The obvious path is humble, safe, but pays the wage of a crook, not a champion.
Okay, so let me try doing it the other way. Alright, crystal sphere, approach the altar, glows, do that. Here goes green. Now what do I do? Yellow. Nothing happens. Blue. Yay! Okay. Remove the blue one. Place the red one. Yay! Purple. Yellow. Place blue. Ooh! You feel different.
Examine your world from all angles, and you will see the interconnectedness of all things. Even that which is humble can be the key to greater things.
Cool. I received Gaze of the Lion. What does that do? I don't know what that does. Here we go. A masterful hunter, the lion must always be aware of the totality of its domain and be ready to protect it. You feel a kinship with a mighty predator after solving the riddle left by the old master of Two Rivers. Okay, cool. Alright, so let's go down to the beach and find old Ming. Don't worry, Gao. I will be back to beat you senseless. Do not worry. Gate. This way. Not enough, just not. Old Ming, why are you not right here anymore? There you are. Showed those cursed bandits a thing or two, didn't you? Ha! Brought a smile to this old face. One of the students was wounded during the bandit attack. Oh yes, I heard about that. Some fool girl out walking on the overlook, wasn't it? Serves her right for not studying or meditating, I say. She got hit by a cannon, man. Well, there's no accounting for you. She probably wants something to get her moving again, so I'd say you need a poultice made from red silk grass clippings. Merchant Fendo should have some, but don't let him talk you into clipping some bearded tongue grass. That won't do it all. What's the difference? Red silk grass will actually bind the wound and make it so she can get back to her practices. That's why you want it. Bearded tongue grass will make her feel the same, but it's only deadening her pain. It doesn't actually do her any good. For most people, bearded tongue grass will be fine, but I know the fool girl would start practicing again and tear some meat bite off. That could leave her crippled. Alright, where's Merchant Fendo? You can find him in the center of town. It's hard to miss his shop front. Just look for the dodgy deals. Thanks. No problem. Just remember that you need red silk grass, not bearded tongue. First one will heal her, the second one will just make her feel better. Fighting with an improperly treated wound could end her practice permanently, and that's not worth saving a few silvers. And don't you let Merchant Fendo talk you into the cheap stuff. He might make a few extra silvers, but your friend's health isn't worth his profit margins. Alright, thank you, sir. I wish you well. Are you the one whose father died? Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to jump. I'm just a little nervous is all. Oh, you're one of Master Lee's students, right? Yes, I've heard about it. Quite skilled, they say. Well, don't mind me. What's up? Anything I can do to help? Oh, I wouldn't think to presume. The town doesn't owe me anything, and neither do the students at your fine school. I'm not from Two Rivers, though I do occasionally come into town to do some business. Today has not been an overly good day for me. I was hoping to make a little more silver than I did selling my wares. Why do you need money? I owe a small amount of silver to a man who works for a gentleman named Gao the Greater. He's quite insistent that I pay, but I'm falling a bit short. It is no more than the price of a small pig, but Gao the Greater takes his debts very seriously. What will happen if you don't pay 20 silver? Gao the Greater is not known for his generosity. No, I'll figure a way out of this myself. I could give you the 20 silver. Give me silver, just hand it over. I don't know. That seems close to begging, and the spirits of my ancestors would be ashamed if they thought I was doing that. I'm sure you'll find some way to repay me eventually.
Koni uk
Is that
noe
so? Alright then, I'll take the silver, but I will pay you back. Yeah, don't worry about it.
awa utko wo kokopia
I'll
kawa
take
ya
just
elwo.
enough to pay back what I owe. Many, many thanks. Yeah, I can hear the repeated sound clips. Not
That will
real
make his
language.
life a lot easier. Gao's father is not a good man to have angry at you, from what I hear.
Ia. Wo ia kukwania sinya ia.
Very well, students. Just have to go do his thing. Yay! I'm awesome. Bendo, hello.
Those bandits will think twice before threatening a town protected by the likes of Master Li. They were
He
fools
has a
to even come
massive
here.
coin around his neck.
The only shame is that their ship sunk. Think what we could have done with their plunder. Well, that's another opportunity lost.
Your eyebrows are even more
In this
impressive
town,
than
it's
your
vital
bling,
for a
sir.
businessman to keep tabs on anyone with 2 coins to rub together. Things haven't been this slow since the long drought. That master of yours keeps things ludicrously stable while merchants thrive on strife. During the long drought, prices rocketed into the sky like fireworks.
Why don't you like Master Li's leadership?
I can't say that. He's a wise man who sees to the heart of things. If I were to complain about anything, it's how few students he attracts. A skilled master could bring a lot of people into this town, but he is very selective about who comes. That's his business, I'm sure, but it affects my business as well.
Alright, let's talk about what you can do for me.
Happily. We don't need to waste time on my gripes when there's silver to be spent.
I'm looking for ingredients for medicinal poultice.
Oh yes, I had heard that someone was injured and immediately saw the opportunity to make vast sums of... No, to make a difference, that's it.
Sure.
Anyway, I've checked my stocks and I only have enough ingredients to make 1 dose of the salve for a poultice. I'm not sure how much good it will do by itself. Might take a bit of the sting away.
Old Ming suggested red silkgrass to cure her wound.
Oh, now that's thinking, isn't it? Yes, I suppose red silkgrass might be just the thing for a wound. I could add it to the poultice. Expensive stuff, that. Very pricey. Hard to acquire, too. Would certainly help her wound, but I know something just as good. Get her some bearded tongue grass and she'll feel better. It won't hasten the healing any, so she'll have to take it easy, but it will deaden the pain.
Nope. Red silkgrass.
If you think you can justify such opulence to heal something that time would take care of, who am I to argue? I'll just need your payment to prepare the poultice.
Surely you're not going to charge full price for a humanitarian cause.
Business has been slow. What am I supposed to do? Starve?
Sell the giant coin around your neck. Let's try... I'm pretty good at the charms. Let's do that. A kind man like yourself wouldn't let a student suffer over a few silvers.
I suppose it would be bad for my reputation, and you're well known enough that word would get around. Fine, I'll knock off a bit of silver.
Cool. Thank you.
An excellent choice. I'll mix the salve for you and prepare the poultice. It won't take a moment. There you go. Her pain will fade quickly and the binding effects of red silkgrass will make sure she can fight again, if she wants to. Your generosity is extreme, but who am I to complain? Enjoy, and I hope it makes your friend better quickly.
Bye.
Do come back when the weight of your silver is slowing you down. Always happy to help.
Cool. Okay, so we got that. Let's look up here. Use villagers.
Good job with those ruffians. Those bandits weren't gentle with this town. I'm going to help out with some of the repairs. I'm just glad you two got a chance to try those weapons out for real. Looks like they handled themselves well, just like you two.
His eyebrows are also quite impressive. Let's get back to
You're
work.
right. There's plenty to do.